Hello, hello, hello to all of my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your weekly reading for July 21st through July 28th. This is for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? Hi, Virgos. I hope you all are having a happy Tuesday. I really do. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. First of all, I want to say thank you to each one of my subscribers. Each one of you have been showing me so much love and support, whether you've been sending emails to me, text messages, whether you've been adding comments in the comments section. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm my heart is so full from all the wonderful comments that I've been receiving and telling me that the messages have been spot on. If they don't resonate with you, you're telling me that certain parts of it resonate. So these are general readings, okay? And so even people that have been contacting me, whether calling me or texting me, but contacting me in some sort of way, for requesting personal readings, I want to give you a very special shout out and a very special thank you as well. I really, really, really appreciate you. I appreciate you all. You know, another thing I wanted to mention to you is about the crystal giveaway. Let me just share some of the crystals here. So I have quite a few crystals, right? And these are pretty big crystals here. But yeah, I've been giving away crystals. I had a crystal giveaway on 7/16, right? And so a lot of you, I received, my mailbox was flooded on the 16th. So for all of you who received an email from me saying that you wanted a crystal, if you sent me your address, I already sent back an email saying I mailed your crystal out. A lot of crystals actually went out on yesterday on the 20th. So even though that has ended, please stay tuned because I will be having another giveaway. Again, I also offer personal readings, and all of my information is online. Personal readings, the number is 202-460-3205, okay? Let's get into your reading, Virgo. All right, what do we know about our Virgos? And again, I like to share the characteristics of high vibrating astrological signs because, of course, we all know that we've dealt with people that's vibrating at a low frequency. What's important, and again, by the way, welcome to all of my cross watchers as well. We know when people are vibrating at a lower frequency, there's just a lot of friction. So think of frequencies this way, like your radio station. You get in the car, you're listening to your favorite station because that's the vibration you're on at the moment, right? Music is very powerful, by the way. And someone gets in your car and they want to immediately switch the station. So you either compromise with that person and listen to their station, or they have to compromise with you and listen to your station, okay, Virgo? But there should not be any in-between static. You know how you go to certain stations or you're out of a certain range and then all of a sudden here comes all of this static and you can't understand what the announcer is saying, you can't hear the music. You know, that's how it is for some people. So look at frequencies that way. You know, if a person is rude enough to come into your life and then all of a sudden wants you to change channels or switch your frequency, that should offend you. That's a sign right there, okay? A lot of people allow people to just get in their vehicles or get into their space. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm using as an analogy. People allow people to get into their space and change the frequency in the beginning. And they're like, oh, okay, well, it's not a big deal. It's not a problem. You know, this person is I'm just trying to get used to this person. It could be because of physical appearance. It could be because something about their energy. But be very deliberate and intentional about protecting your space, okay, Virgo? What do we know about our Virgos? Virgos are very intelligent. You all are very analytical, very honest, very reliable, very loyal, very kind, very hardworking, and very practical, okay? And so if you're a cross watcher and you have to come across a Virgo who is not like that, some things could be happening for them. So the first thing I would say to do is just to pray, like really, really pray for them. We are all a reflection of each other. So what I mean by that is whatever frequency you're vibrating at, that's what you're going to attract, somebody on that same frequency, right? And so the more and more you allow them to, the more and more you focus on like who you are and they focus on who they are, depending on what their astrological signs, unless we're talking about two Virgos, then you won't attract that. You won't attract just anybody just coming into your life. You understand what I'm saying, Virgo? It won't happen that way. You'll be like, oh no, I'm vibrating at this frequency. I'm vibrating at a love frequency. This is the love crystal right here. I'm vibrating at a love frequency, and so I'm not even attracting anything else. not attracting anything else into my life. Let's get into your reading, Virgo, okay? Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my Virgos as it relates to their money and wealth, as it relates to power and intellect, as it relates to their spirituality, spiritual journey, and them taking action. Also, as it relates to their creativity and their emotions. All right, let's get into your reading. By the way, I'm using the Mystic Monday cards, and I also have 2 sets of Oracle cards right here that we'll get into in just a second. All right, yep. So I have 2 major arcanas here. We have the Hanged. Well, this one says the Hanged Woman, but on some cards it says the Hanged Person or the Hanged Man, okay? The same thing, same energy here. I need you to be very, very patient with yourself. Very, very, very patient with yourself. You have some wonderful things that are happening for you, but it's all winning, right? This is why I need you to be patient with yourself. This could represent the Lover's card, which is a Gemini card. It could represent someone new coming into your life, but this is not what I'm getting for you, Virgo. Because, okay, there's 2 parts to this. So, what I'm getting for you specifically, Virgo, is about you loving yourself so deep and so strong that anybody who's vibrating at any other frequency is not even going to have access to you. This is what I'm getting for you, okay? But this is about, it could mean a lover is coming into your life, but guess what? Anybody that's trying to come into your life, if they're not matching you perfectly like this, Virgo, and this is my Virgos that are vibrating at a high frequency, guess what? They won't even come. They won't even be allowed to come into your space. This is how the universe is working on your behalf. They won't even be allowed to even come into your space. This is why I need you to be patient. This also represents, you being patient, also an opportunity for you to change your mind. So let's say somebody comes into your life and you're not really sure at the moment. Be patient with yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself that you're saying, well, since they're here, I guess I'll let them stay. Absolutely not. If they're not vibrating on the same frequency as you are, Virgo, then guess what? They need to go. This is about changing your mind. This is about being patient with yourself. Not necessarily being patient with them, waiting for them to rise up to the frequency that you're on. No, we're not doing that. They need to be on your frequency. If they're not on your frequency, that's the love frequency, meaning they're not. What does the word love mean? Love is patient, love is kind, it's not self-serving, all those other things. So if they're not vibrating at a love frequency, and I'm talking about loving themselves deep and hard, because a person who loves themselves deep and hard is not going to try to control you. Okay, Virgo, they're just not. This is about loving yourself deeper and harder. Look, money, 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 money. You stacking your money. This is attached to your element, okay? This is the Taurus, the Capricorn, the Virgo, okay? This is about you stacking your money. When you love yourself deeper and harder, you're not going to attract low vibration energy. You're just not. You're just not. I don't care what planet is in retrograde. I don't care what planet is stationed direct. And these planets are very, very powerful. That's why it's so important to pay attention to not only myself, but other tarot card readers and astrologers and astronomers that are telling you about this planetary alignment, because it's very, very, very important. But you're winning. You're illuminated from the inside. Now, what's interesting about this is that a light bulb went off inside of you. Like, you're like, you know what? I am all those things in a bag of chips. I am very intelligent. I'm analytical. I'm very honest. I'm a very honest person. I'm reliable. I'm a perfectionist. I'm very loyal. I'm practical. I'm hardworking. When this light bulb goes off inside of you, I mean, it's not even like a light bulb, because a light bulb will go off. But when you're illuminated from the inside, oh my goodness, this is nothing but pure potential. Again, loving yourself deeper and harder, not backing down from changing your mind when you need to. If there's low vibration, I don't care if it's at work, it's at home, it's somebody walking down the street who's trying to get to know you, who's approaching you, they won't even be able to approach you. When you're vibrating at a high frequency, there's something in you, this illumination in you, that's going to tell that person, if they don't have their stuff together, back off. This person is not to be played with. This is you, Virgo, okay? But yeah, keep stacking your money. Don't even worry about people that's vibrating at a low frequency. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. Let me get some crystals out here and some stones. clarity right here. We have some pyrite. Pyrite is used, it's a protective stone. Both of these are actually pyrite, by the way. Let me see if I can get in real close. Both of these are pyrite, by the way. It can look like this one or it can look like this one. This for attracting luck, abundance, wealth, prosperity. You don't have time at this stage in your journey, Virgo, to deal with people who are not on the same frequency as you, period, okay? There's no and, ifs, or buts, no questions. We're not playing any games. This is all about you, right? You don't have time for it. You just don't have time for it. This Six of Wands energy is attached to, the Wands energy is attached to the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But it's also attached to spirituality and taking action, right? And so, have that fire and that drive inside of you. This is not about anybody else. This is about self-love, okay? Self-love, loving yourself deeper, harder. By default, there are going to be some signs that you're attracted to because of their journey, right? And sometimes we don't know that. We don't know why we're so attracted to certain signs. Like, how come I just can't get it right with this particular sign? I've been there too. I just want you to know. But it's what it is by default for them. Maybe they represent structure for you. Maybe they represent money and wealth. Maybe they represent power and intellect. Maybe they represent, they have their emotional state together and they're highly creative. Maybe they're on fire. So what I mean by that, for instance, is like, the Pentacles cards is right there in your element, so I don't need to really, I already ran down, your characteristics. But let's say, for instance, we're talking about an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, right? They're fire signs, right? So you could be attracted to a fire sign. This is, for instance, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but I'm saying, since this is in your cards. But see, loving yourself deeper and harder will create that fire inside of you that you may see in those fire signs. You understand what I'm saying, Virgo? Okay, so keep that fire burning inside of you. Keep that illumination going inside of you, because again, this is about your journey. This is about you, and you are going to attract what you are. Whatever frequency you're on, that's what you're going to attract. Because somebody who is, let's say, and I like to use the radio stations as a perfect analogy, because radio stations are on frequency waves, right? If a person gets into your space or into your car and you're already on a certain frequency, they try to change your channel. First of all, you may get offended. Like, excuse me, I was just listening to that station. I mean, are you kidding? How do you come into my space and turn my channel? Because that's how offended you should be. Either they're going to stay in your car because you allow them to overstay their welcome, or eventually they're going to get out of your car or get out of your space because you all can't come to some kind of an agreement, okay? Learn how to know up front before you even get any feelings or emotions involved. And this is what I mean by staying at a high frequency, Virgo. You're not just allowing any old thing to come into your life. I don't care what they look like. You're not allowing anybody to just come into your life and change the frequency. Yeah. Okay, we have some more major arcanas. Let's pull this out for a second. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Star card. Listen, when I say you're winning, Virgo, you're winning big time, okay? You are a star. You shine brightest in dark spaces. So there could be people around you that's just like feeling some kind of way about you shining in their dark space, but you're even illuminating them. If people paid attention to the fact that you're illuminating from the inside, then they would be like, okay, there's a spark, something going on with that person. I may not understand it. Really, people really hate what they don't understand. That's what it is. People hate what they don't understand. Look, I also see some swords cards, some swords energy right here. This is representing someone close to you that may have hurt you, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, or what have you. But this is somebody who's close to you that just betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, pretty much left you for dead, like Joseph in the Bible, right? But when you got up, oh my goodness, look at this, just shining all over the place. because you know how to be patient. You started loving yourself deeper, and they could not dim your star no matter how hard they wanted to try. This is right here, the star card is attached to Aquarius, right? So Aquarius have a lot of inner freedom. That's what this illumination is about. Even though this is a Wands card and this is attached to your fire and your spirituality, this is a fire card attached to spirituality and taking action. You took action. You took action. And what action looked like for you is that even though it may have hurt your feelings, that somebody just kind of sort of walked away from you and they probably betrayed you and lied and played all these little silly games or whatever, that was just kind of sort of confusing for you. Yeah, it hurt you. It hurt you for a minute, but guess what? When you got back up, victorious, stacking money, that's how you came out. Look at this, another Pentacles card. Okay? It's something about loving yourself deeper and harder that really rubs people the wrong way. But that's their problem. Really, it is really their problem, because if they love themselves deeper and harder and stronger, guess what? Together, you all would be dynamic. Everybody's staying in their lane. Everybody's on their love frequency. Everybody's congratulating and high-fiving each other. But again, that's why I said at the beginning, when you love yourself harder and deeper, you'll be able to spot somebody vibrating at a low frequency, and it's just like that. Even if, have you ever been around people, Virgo, that have you and when I say this, well, I'm gonna keep these up here for a second. Have you ever been around people like you're real close to, like close friends or whatever, and you're talking about some good news. You're happy, you're excited, you're talking about good news, and you feel like you can be free and open with them at the moment because they're close to you. You allow them to get close to you, right? But at that very moment where they're rolling their eyes, your eyes meet theirs, and you see them rolling their eyes, but they don't see you. They didn't see that you saw them rolling their eyes, right? At that very moment, that's the universe showing you exactly where their heart is. At that very moment, you know that they're not on the same frequency. They're on a jealousy frequency. You understand what I'm saying, Virgo? And so at that very moment, something inside of you, this is the illumination. It was not by coincidence that you caught them rolling their eyes, you know, as you were telling this beautiful story about how you're winning, your money is good, your career is good, all these wonderful things are happening for you, and you catch them at that very moment rolling their eyes. It hurts. Because now at that moment you realize this person really doesn't have my best interest at heart, and I thought they were a friend to me. I thought they really cared about and they loved me. And you go home and you start to think, I need to reevaluate some things. It doesn't take away from the fact that you're winning. It's just the universe showed you who's for you and who's against you. Okay? I need you to stay focused, okay? Really, really stay focused. Look. When I talk about, I see another Pentacles card here. Let me pull something down for just a second here. I see another Pentacles card. You know, when I talk about love coming into your life, I don't want you to be so focused on, you know, if someone is going to come into my life and what they're going to do, like who are they going to be, okay? That's more for like a personal reading, right? This is focused on you, because when you love yourself deeper and harder, the money comes, the happiness comes, the peace comes, the abundance in every area of your life, all of that comes, whether you're with somebody and whether you're not with somebody. I'm telling you, even if you're in a relationship, you start loving yourself higher, you start vibrating higher, either your spouse or significant other or partner is going to start vibrating at a higher vibration. They're going to say, oh, I noticed something about you is different. Either they're going to say that, or guess what? They're going to drop off. They're going to fall off. Either way, that's on them. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, this is about harvest. This is about dedication. This is about routine. That's why I want you to stay focused, okay, Virgo? It's it's vitally important that you stay focused. You're going on the right path. Like I said, you're illuminated from the inside. Your money is good. And like I tell people all the time, there's money all around you. All around you. You know, if you have certain gifts inside of you. Yep. And like I said, this right here, this Nine of Pentacles. Let me move this back for just a second. See, remember I gave the analogy of the story about, you know, you telling a story and the universe makes it makes it so at the perfect time you happen to look at the person and you see them rolling their eyes, but they don't know that you saw them rolling their eyes. Like, okay, why is this person bragging so much on how wonderful their life is? They see you as this peacock, right? Okay, so what? They're bragging, they have money, they have all these opportunities, they have all this, things are going great in their lives. Now, see, as long as you're talking about heartbreak and low vibration stuff, they're right there, wiping tears and joining you at a pity party. You don't need somebody to join you at a pity party. You need the people who are going to be around you that's going to celebrate your successes, not people who pretend to be celebrating, not people who pretend to be there for you when you're crying a shoulder to cry on, not people that's not sincere or genuine, people that's going to toss back in your face, oh, I was there for you when you went through this, that, and the other. But then when you start talking about happy times, when you start talking about money, all of a sudden they're rolling their eyes in the air and they just can't connect with you. They just cannot relate to you. You don't need those people around you, okay? Because I see all kinds of money in your chart. So these people fall very low on the totem pole when it comes to, but I'm telling you, because you're illuminated now from the inside, because you decided to love yourself deeper and harder, and you're winning, being patient with yourself, I'm telling you, just be patient. The universe is going to show you everything. It's going to show you every single person around you that doesn't have your best interest at heart. Let's pull some oracle cards. This is the Moonology. These are the Moonology Oracle cards. Yeah. But you're in a great space. I'm telling you, the universe is about to show you every single person that does not have your best interest at heart. I'm telling you. Every person. And trust me, you may be shocked at some people. You won't be shocked at everybody, what the universe shows you. But it could happen just like that, where you're sitting down laughing and joking and talking with the person saying, oh my God, things are going great, great, great. And they're rolling their eyes. The universe is going to make sure the timing is perfect for you to catch them rolling their eyes. And then you're going to say, oh my goodness, I just listened to Queen Amun Ra and this is exactly what she said. Yeah. Your dreams need a practical plan, okay? Because you have a lot of money coming into your life, a lot of wealth coming into your life, like I said, let's pick this back up. Because you're very dedicated, focused, intense focus on your life and loving yourself deeper, and you're winning, your star shining brighter even in darker places, and being patient with yourself, you need a practical plan. A very practical plan, which I don't think is going to be difficult for you because you're an earth sign. But this is saying full moon in Taurus. These cards are attached to the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These money cards, money and wealth, are attached to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the earth signs. So have a very, very practical plan, set in place, because you don't need any low vibrating energy in your life at all. The universe is about to show you, if it hasn't already started, it's about to show you exactly. And I'm talking about, when I say illuminating from the inside, right here, it's going to feel like a spark has gone off. This is a fire sign. It's going to feel like a fire or a spark has been let off on the inside of you, has been lit up on the inside of you. And you're going to take off like a rocket, okay? But the universe is going to show you exactly who is for you and who's against you. Anybody rolling their eyes at your success, they'll need to be around you because they see you as competition. Point blank, period. They see you as competition. Let's pull another oracle card. I don't know why people... when you're winning and you're happy about life, I'm telling you, sometimes it takes longer than others to see, who's for you and who's against you. But that's not the case for you, Virgo. I'm telling you, it's going to happen real soon if it hasn't already started. Self-worth. Know your self-worth. This red card, again, on fire. You are on fire, Virgo, okay? This is about your personal journey. So this could apply to work, home, friends that have not been in your life in a long time. The universe is going to show you. Just be patient and pay close attention, because you are winning in every area of your life. And there are some people who seem like they're riding for you, but you're about to find out if they really are. If they are, keep them close by. If they're not, cut them off right away. Cut them off. You don't need this kind of heartache. You don't. So I sense for some people, it could be somebody in your life that's been in your life for a while that you really thought was, this person is always don't focus on the numbers. Don't focus on they've been in my life for X amount of years, 2, 4, 6 years, whatever. They've been in my life for 2 years or more. So this person is really close to me and a friend. Pay attention. I need you to pay close attention, okay? Because what's interesting, and you all know, I also share information, numerology. I love numbers. I love math, and I also love numerology. Two, well, not significantly different, but when I talk about root numbers, I'm talking about root numbers and numerology. So, the number 2 is about like having a desire to join, with other people, creating peace and harmony and all of that, which is great, right? So, that's why when I saw this, and I'm like, this is somebody that's close to you, that you're either going to find out that doesn't have your best interest at heart, and it's going to feel like a dagger in your heart, or it's already happened. But nevertheless, I need you to stay focused now that you're illuminated from the inside and you can see things for what they really are, and just like let it burn like this color red. But there's a fire inside of you that's like burning bright, super bright. And some people just can't handle it. They can't handle it. But again, you're on your special journey. Money's good. For some of you, your career is on fire right now, and there are people around you who are pretending to be happy for you, but they really are not happy for you. Pay attention to facial expressions. Pay attention to energy. More importantly than facial expression, pay attention to energy, body language, all of that, facial expressions. But what I'm getting again is that the universe is about to show you exactly who is for you and who's against you. Okay, that is what I have for you for my Virgos. I hope you have a great week again. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a weekly reading for my Virgos. My readings are every Tuesday. This is for July 21st through the 28th. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Have a great week. Okay, bye.